After doing some donuts in the parking lot, I was told to leave or they were going to call the police, so I left. If you enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, as doing all of those things helps these videos destroy the monster that is the YouTube algorithm. Also make sure to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy checking out some of the featured playlists on this channel. Videos with amazing insights on other places like what you see here can be found in my Metro East playlist, my St. Louis Suburbs playlist, my Illinois playlist, or in my USA Small Towns playlist. Last but not least, if you can't get enough of me on here, you can always go follow me on my other social media accounts, and those links are below. Waterloo actually has a pretty extensive history as it dates back to the 1780s. Waterloo was in the path of the two French settlements back in the day of Cahokia and Kaskaskia. In 1816, the first European settler arrived here named Emery Peters Rogers. He owned a building that was built in 1830 on North Main Street that served as a stagecoach stop and a motel. You can actually see it right here as we're passing by it. Okay, yeah, that wasn't a good shot of it. Anyway, Peters Rogers also had a store, a mill, and a quarry. The town that ended up surrounding was eventually called Peterstown. Peterstown was on the north side of the creek, while a second town called Bellefontaine was on the south side of the creek. In 1818, the two villages combined, and it's been called Waterloo ever since. In the 1840s, German settlers started to move in, hence the architecture of the homes here, and in 1825, Waterloo became the Monroe County seat. In 1978, downtown Waterloo became a historic district. Monroe is one of the only counties in Illinois to have seen population growth since 2010, and Waterloo has also seen slight population growth. It helps that it's only a 20-minute drive from downtown St. Louis. With that said, it's also a little bit further away from the rest of the developed St. Louis metro area. Waterloo is one of the few Metro East cities that aren't run down and beat up. Waterloo today is estimated to be home to over 10,000 residents, and the median household income is $67,000. 31% of adults 25 and older hold a bachelor's degree or higher, and the median value of owner-occupied housing units is $190,000. The poverty rate is a low 3%, and Niche.com ranks the public schools as an A-. The crime rates here are below average. At the end of this street is Waterloo High School, home of the Bulldogs. It's a smaller school as it enrolls around 800 students. Waterloo has several small reservoirs, and next I head over towards one of them before it starts to rain, even though rain wasn't in the forecast. And you can see one of the 3 town reservoirs here. It's small, but it's nice looking, I guess, but it is starting to rain, so I had to take down the camera and wait it out. Now it's time to head back towards town and check out the rest of it. You can see here that there are some newer built homes mixed in with some older homes, and that speaks to the town's consistent population growth over the years. Once again, that's mostly due to it being in close proximity to St. Louis. Just like every small town, Waterloo has several small quirky events that take place here annually, including the Optimist Club Car Show, concerts in downtown, the Porta Westfalica Festival, I believe I said that right, named as such after Waterloo's sister city of Porta Westfalica, Germany, and the Monroe County Fair. From here, I skip to the part where I drove by one of the museums in town. This is the Monroe County History Museum. On display inside is an old 1917 Chevrolet Model V8 touring car, a bedroom set that was once in the Illinois governor's mansion, and a few other things that might or might not be all that interesting. The red house that you see here is the Bellefontaine House, which is similar to the Peterstown House on the north side of the city. The log cabin is the Captain James Moore farmstead. If you recall at the beginning of the video, I mentioned how there were 2 towns here originally, Peterstown on the north side and Bellefontaine on the south side. And in 1818, the 2 towns decided to become one, and the name that was given was Waterloo. Make sure to drop a like for that amazing insight. Basically, once again, you've been able to see through this neighborhood some newer houses mixed in with some older. It won't be long before I reach downtown. Downtown Waterloo appears to look pretty nice, as most of the storefronts appear to be occupied. To the right is the Monroe County Courthouse, and no side shots as I filmed this along with all of the others on this November trip before I had my new setup. On this side of the courthouse, you can see a buffalo statue. The statue once stood outside of a local historian's home to symbolize the past times of the old Cahokia and Kaskaskia Trail. Once he passed away, the statue was donated to the city, and this is where they put the buffalo statue. Seems like there's plenty of places here to get beer drunk during Oktoberfest or one of the other festivals that take place in town. I mean, you can't claim to be a German town if you don't have good beer drinking establishments. In this video, you saw the town of Waterloo, Illinois on a quiet morning in the fall. You also saw how the town has put in plenty of effort over the years to keep its few historical relics alive, and you saw how it's one of the few places in Illinois that has seen continuous growth over the years outside of the Chicago area, as it's not too far of a drive from downtown St. Louis. I do end the video here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, as doing all of those things helps these videos destroy the monster that is the YouTube algorithm. Also make sure to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy checking out some of the featured playlists on this channel. Videos on other places like what you see here can be found in my Illinois playlist, my Metro East playlist, my St. Louis Suburbs playlist, or in my USA Small Towns playlist. Last but not least, if you can't get enough of me on here, you can always go follow me on my other social media accounts, and those links are below. We'll see you next time. Peace!